Hi, my name is Cecilia, and we're going to talk about Coco's movie. So, the first thing that happens is that Miguel wanted to prove his family that he can be a musician. So, he went to his grandfather's grave because he was a musician, a really, really good one. So, he stole his guitar. But in between that moment and everything, he was caught up by a police. But at the end, the police didn't saw him at that moment, but Miguel didn't realize. So he ran away, but he fell down into this grave, and someone helped him out to get out there. And then he realized that the other person that helped him was a dead one because of her bones. And he got scared and everything, so he starts to run again. But he was following Dante, his dog. And then Dante went to the bridge, the flower bridge, to cross the other side, as you can say. But my partner will explain the other points, and that's it.
Okay, so in the next scene of the film, a new character named Hector appears. Miguel asks for his help to get the blessing of Ernesto de la Cruz to be able to return, because he needs the blessing of a member of his family to be able to return. Hector is first surprised to see someone alive in the world of the dead, but he accepts, hoping that Miguel can help him too. The fact is that Hector doesn't have so much time before he disappears, since his family don't remember him. So he thinks that when Miguel returns to the world of the living, he can go with Hector's family to tell them about him and to be able to save it. Hector's stay in the world of the dead has been very sad because as no one in his family remembers him, he gradually disappears until he ceases to exist and is forgotten. For that reason, he agreed to help Miguel because he was the only one who could help him, and he needed it. And in this way, Miguel's adventure began with the company of Hector and his dog in order to help each other without knowing all the adventures that they will face soon, and that they will discover many secrets along the way. And this is all from this scene where Miguel and Hector meet, and now we continue with the next part.
Ernesto de la Cruz meets Miguel when he sang with his guitar. He realizes the talent he has, when Miguel realizes that he was watching him, he falls into the water. Then Ernesto jumps to rescue him and realizes that he isn't a dead man like him, and Miguel tells him that he is his great-great-grandson. Then proud Ernesto introduces him to everything, and Miguel observes him with admiration when he realizes that everyone appreciates Ernesto.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Valles, and I'm going to talk about the scene number 4. The true story of Ernesto de la Cruz is revealed to Miguel. When Ernesto de la Cruz was about to give Miguel his blessing to return him to the world of the living, Hector arrived at the room where they were, dressed as Frida Kahlo. Ernesto didn't recognize him, but once he took off his costume, Hector began to claim the fact that he has stolen his songs, his guitar, what could have been his fame, and the opportunity to see his daughter again. At that moment, a scene from one of Ernesto's films appeared on a screen that looked a lot like a real-life event that Ernesto had experienced with Hector. There, Hector realized that the cause of his death was Ernesto's fault, who had poisoned him because Hector wanted to return to his family and not continue with Hector. Later, Ernesto called his guards to take Hector away and not bother him anymore. As Miguel was there while all that happened, he realized that Ernesto was a liar, but still he tried to act like he hadn't seen anything, but Ernesto thought it was dangerous for his reputation that the boy knew it, so he ordered his guards to Miguel be taken to the same place as Hector, and in that way they were both thrown into a cenote. There they realized that they were family, since Miguel was looking for the blessing of his great-great-grandfather, and Hector wanted someone to put his photo on the altar so he could see his daughter Coco, who was Miguel's great-grandmother. Happy to be family, they both screamed in the hope of getting help, and it was there that Pepita arrived, the alebrije of Mama Imelda, who was Hector's wife, to rescue them.
Well, I'm going to talk about the fifth scene that we choose as the most important scene in the movie. After everyone realized all the lies Ernesto de la Cruz said and how bad he was, because he said the whole truth while everyone was looking at him in his concert, because he threw Miguel into the amphi, so Miguel lost the picture of Hector, but an alebrije saved him. After that, Hector was disappearing from the world of the dead because Coco, in the land of the living, was forgetting him. And the only chance they had to keep him there was that Miguel put a picture of him on the offering. But Miguel lost the picture when Ernesto threw him. So Miguel receives the unconditional blessing by Imelda and Hector. So he can come back to the world of the living after the morning, or he stay forever in that place. So he took the cempasúchil. After that, he appeared in the same place he was after all of that, in the cemetery at the tomb of Ernesto de la Cruz. So he took the guitar and ran into his family looking for Coco.
Hi, my name is Heriberto, and today I will talk about the point number 6. And this part of the film, it is one of the most moving scenes. It's present where, despite Miguel's family's hatred towards music, they give him a chance between his shorts and his voice interpreting the song Remember Me of his great-grandfather Hector, which he reminds Mama Coco of the love her father always had for her. When she and Miguel finish interpreting this beautiful song, it is revealed that Mama Coco always had the missing part of the family, her family photo, thus being able to put a Hector on the altar. After 1 year old, it is revealed that Mama Coco died, but not before revealing all the truth about Hector and his songs. Thanks.
Now I'm going to talk of when Hector crosses the bridges of Cempasúchil. As this year everyone knows the truth about Hector, all his family remembers him on Dia de Muertos, putting his picture on the altar. We can see that thanks to this, Hector can cross the bridge of Cempasúchil to be with his family. If we remember, Hector have never been able to go through the bridge because his family never put his photo on the altar on Dia de Muertos. But this time, all is different. Everything is different because his family forgave him and now they remember him. Before crossing the bridge, Hector meets his daughter Coco, who passed away in that same year. It's moving to see how they hug each other, because we can see throughout the movie how Hector doesn't want his daughter to forget him. Finally, Hector and Coco cross the bridge with their other deceased family to celebrate Dia de Muertos.
A year has passed in the movie, where you can see that Mama Coco and die. They do not mention a specific date, but we can say that she is happy with her father Ernesto. Singer for a long time he was not with her. We can also see what was windier from his mother and the other relatives, who were in the war of the dead. Relatives who had helped Miguel to return home to his family, where when they were about to pass in the war of the line, they did not. Hence, hazy to go to the base, where their family is. Up arrived, they were at ground. Up arrived, they were at Nation celebration the Dia de Muertos. Finally, Miguel was able to fully a dream of being able to play a song and hear a song. Will have played for the lead. Ernesto did the same for the daddy, with the enjoy the company they had.